In the name of Allah, who is the King of Kings, or the Creator of Creators, the Lord of Lords. Good evening, everyone. Today is my topic: which hospital is good for treatment? The government hospital or private hospitals? In my point of view, government hospital is better than private hospitals because there is treatment. Every person treatment is free. From my point of view, as government hospital is good because there is the treatment of every person is free and the facilities is available, good facilities and a good treatment is available. But this is the problem of our Prime Minister, our government. These are not to make the hospitals good and better. But nowadays the government hospital is good. Because and so after when I was ill, then I went to the hospital. That time the treatment is not good as compared to the nowadays. This time, that's why the people are mature. The people are mature because that time people are not mature. He has not good treatment because he not know the sin or humility. That's not no, but nowadays the corrupt people gone from our country, and our country is good because look at the nearest hospital like Dargai. When you go to Dargai, there is that time no and the treatment time no doctors not available and the patient are stand there. I look at the doctor. Where is the doctor? No one there is available. But nowadays you go just complain it. Nowadays you go to the Dargai hospital like or Mardan hospitals complex. There is every facilities is available for treatment and eligible is the qualified doctors are available. And past time we look the past time there is a lot of doctors with the duplicate degrees. Now Imran Khan change and crash this dead doctors and now you look Imran Khan took the new doctors and gave the opportunities for youngsters. And now your treatment is compatible, and you go to the every hospital. There is your treatment is very good in every hospital. Like you saw the past time. That time not treatment is very good, but now you look at the every hospital in Pakistan. But Imran Khan changed every hospital, but he tried to change every hospital, but that's not possible. So fast, it's not possible. But he tried to change all hospitals are corrupt people. Then the hospitals more good. And look at every hospital's facilities is very available. And first time you go to the hospital, there is no facilities available. Like Dargai, you go to Dargai hospital, then he say to you, this problem our not solved. You go to Mardan or Peshawar hospitals. Nowadays the government hospital is good. So this is my topic. So if you have a question, then ask me.
Hi, my name is Zahid, and I'm asking some question. Let's start.
What is your question?
My question is that you say that the government hospital is good, and the government there is available every facility. And my question is that yesterday one girl he is eating tablet. He is eating a tablet. Yesterday she is eating the tablet for suicide, and the family member he dropped to hospital and Dargai hospital, and there is a doctor said that there is no facility for this treatment. You go to another hospital. Why there is no facility for this problem?
Because this hospital made by the district headquarters hospital, the base of district. here is not the big, here is not to treat big problems. They just make for a small treatment and like headache, appendix surgery, like that. That's not, this is a big problem. You must go to the big hospital. Here, there is every facility is available. There your treatment will be good.
But there is a small hospital in Sahapur. The Dargai hospital is very big hospital. And here, the Dargai hospital is very big hospital. You say that there is every facility. But he said, the doctor said that there is no facility for this problem. Why? You say that the Dargai hospital is very big hospital. There is every facility.
Yeah.
But why he said that there is no facility for this treatment?
Why not you go to nowadays? Past time you look, that time the tests or X-ray are not available in the hospitals. But now you look at the hospital, every facilities like X-ray test, this is free. And nowadays you go to the private clinic and you find you have Papa is ill. That time I went to the Mardan complex. Then my father is have a lot big problem, heart problem, and he have no money, but he have a health card. Then my papa treatment is free. So this is the big changes.
It is not a big change because my uncle have a Sehat card and the health card, Sehat card, and he have a card, but the treatment is not possible from this card. Why?
Why not? Why not? I see personally, and I went to the Mardan complex. There is the treatment is free by the Sehat card, by the health card.
But I see that my uncle is go to Mardan complex and the doctor said that not for this card is not possible to treat.
Why not? This is the problem of you. The card, the health card is expired. You check it there. The health card is expired.
Okay, excuse me. I will give you another example. The girl, there is my village. There is a government hospital.
Yeah.
There is a government hospital, and we are go to this hospital. And the doctor said that you are come in my private clinic. Why he said that? Why he is not duty faithful?
This is the problem of doctor, though. This is the big problem of this is look at every hospital. This is you find the one doctor in every hospital. He not do our duty perfectly. That's why this is the problem of that doctor, not a hospital, not a government.
But doctor, who is a doctor? Doctor is always a government doctor.
Yeah, but
government is give a job, doctor. Doctor is always a government doctor. This is the problem of government.
yeah, but you complaining that will be action, that will be take action for that problem.
Everyone
Why
is-
not? He change.
Everyone, I am fighting for my rights, but he is
Why?
not.
This is your right. This is your right.
I am fighting for my rights, but he is not listening to me. Why he just say me you go another hospital another?
Why not? And look at the Dargai hospital. So some days ago, someone complained on the hospital there is no doctor available and the duty time. And some days after some days the complainant. The doctors may do the duty very perfectly. Why not? He doing the work on the complaining. Why not?
Nowadays every doctor is corrupted. He not do a duty faithful.
Why not? You look at the past time and you look at now.
Nowadays, I say that nowadays there is one doctor, he good for the preaching, and he not do our duty. Why?
Look at the Imran Khan. He changed the doctors like he have a duplicate degrees and he is corrupt already. Is already corrupt.
Who corruption?
You say in my village one doctor he is not do the duty very perfectly. You say. And Imran Khan tried to change that, but this is not the problem of 1-2 months. This is the problem of big. He take the time very long.
He is, but not do.
Why not? Why not? You look at the every hospitals. He tried to
I look
change.
at every hospital. There is a one emergency. We are go to the Mardan complex, and here the girl is she is pregnant. She is pregnant, and the doctor said that you have 1 week to delivery, and you come back after 1 week, and he is just out of hospital, and on the way she have a child. Why? This is the problem of government hospitals.
This is the problem of past government.
Now, it's not the past. Nowadays, I am saying that you
But
not
you-
listen to me. Nowadays, I am saying that nowadays.
Yeah, but government tried to change that doctor because he knew.
He is trying, but not.
Why not? He knew that this doctor is do not do for duty perfectly. Why not he try?
This is the problem of government. He finished this doctor.
Yeah. You complained on that doctor. He will change it.
We are complaining every doctor.
No, this is not the problem. Every doctor. This is some doctors. He not do the duty perfectly.
I am giving you 3 examples. We are just finished these 3 hospitals.
No, not a hospital.
This,
Not a hospital. Not a hospital. This is the problem of doctors. Though. Not all doctors. You go in the Dargah hospital, and you look at every doctors not do the duty perfectly, but some doctors not do the duty perfectly, and some doctors very honest. He will be treated good.
You give me a logical answer. Why doctor said that there is no facility for this treatment? Why he said that?
Because this is the problem, very big problem of doctors. Everything is available, and every government gave him every opportunities. But this is the doctor is corrupt. They use the instrument and to the private clinic. That's why.
I am saying that this is the problem of government. This is the problem of government.
The government.
Government. You just give me an answer. Why doctor said that there is no facility for this treatment? Why? My problem is that why doctor not treat this patient? Why?
But you ask to another people. He said to you.
Every time I am asking, I am looking at my patient.
This happened just to you, not everyone.
Excuse me.
Look at me.
I'm just treat my patient. I take care of my patient. I'm take action.
Why not? This is your right.
Yeah, this is my right. But that time I have a patient.
Yeah.
Then I am take care of my patient, or I'm go to for the action.
I say you many times. This is the problem of doctors, not.
But doctor always a government. Doctor always a government.
Yeah. This is I know.
Government has give a job.
I know.
Yeah. So this is the problem of government.
Yeah, but he
Why
tried.
government not this is the problem of government?
Yeah.
Why the government not check this doctors, this government hospitals? This is the problem of government. They not treat the patient. I'm give you a 3 example. The Dargah hospital, the doctor said that there is no facility for this treatment. And on the way he died. Why government not treat this one? And I'm giving you the Mardan complex, and he said that there is no facility for this treatment. This is the problem of government.
This is not the problem of government. This is the problem of hospital. It's because the government.
You say that the government hospital is good. You not say that the government is good. You say that the government hospital is good. But the doctor say facility.
You know, everyone know the government are corrupt.
But you accept it. You accept it.
I accepted that because the government are corrupt. But we try to make good.
I'm always saying that the government is corrupt and the private is good. The private is good because you go to the private hospital and you get the money and he is treated perfectly.
If you have no money,
This is not my matter. This is not my matter. My matter is that I'm ill and I'm go to hospital and here the doctor
nowadays the government trying to give the facilities to the people.
Okay, thank you for your answers.
You are.
Hi, I am Mukas. I am going to ask some question about this topic. Let's start. And patient you say and government gave to government hospital and a lot of facilitation and people have easy. In my village and one hospital and yesterday I have a headache. It is a small problem, but he not solve this problem. And what is the benefit of government hospital?
Because the government know that hospital you go for strike and you go for strike because government don't know about that hospital. So.
And government appointed to administer this hospital and I am strike but a lot of people he don't want he strike because he is a rich man and we are poor people is a little bit but it is the duty of administrator and he don't ask this hospital what about what should be done in this
This is not the problem of rich people or problem of rich people or poor people. Because everyone go to, first of all, everyone go to government hospitals. Not he have money, then he go to the private hospitals. And I see some people he have money, but he go to the government hospitals. So that's the problem of people, not the government. Because you go for strike, the government will be appointed a new doctors.
and you said government gave a jobs and eliminate the corrupted doctors and how government gave a job and then 10 job is stopped. How can you say that?
Now you look at the job opportunities because this is a very tough one and every exam is very tough and the qualification, a higher qualification required for the doctors and he become a doctor. That's not the problem of government.
Government, but you say and rich people go in government school and like Nawaz Sharif, but he go in a foreign country for treatment. Why he not go in government and the Pakistan hospital and government hospital? What's the reason? And Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah says and all Pakistan people we are all equal citizenships. And we are all equal rights and all the people. And why Nawaz Sharif go in foreign country? And why he has not treatment and here? Why? What's the reason?
You know this is the problem of Nawaz Sharif. Wait, I have money, then this is my choice. I went to every hospital, like private, like government. This is the problem of Nawaz Sharif. He is not compatible in Pakistan. That's why.
In Pakistan, but government only made the government hospital for poor people, not for rich men.
Not for both. He meant for both. But some people, rich people, he have not compatible in the government. He goes to the private to treat them.
And you say Dargai hospital, government hospital, it has a lot of facility. But 2 days ago, my mother is ill. I took here and dropped in government Dargai hospital. It have a stomach problem, but it is a small problem. But he don't solve this problem because he say, and I have no facility, I have no doctor. And how can you say that in Dargai hospital has very facility and good doctor and intelligent doctor and government gave jobs for youngest doctor.
This is the problem of doctors. You go to the Dargai hospitals and that the doctors say you, I not solve the problem. You come on the private clinic, to my private clinic. So this he just make for money, not for humility, not for give some treatment for people. That's why this is the problem.
But why government is not action in this hospital and this doctor? Why government is silent?
Why not? Some days ago, the people striked on one doctor, but then so after some days ago, he is transferred to another hospital. That's why not action is taken.
It is not the talk of one doctor. It is but 100% and 90% doctor is cheater. And 10% maybe is honest.
Yeah.
It is a lot of doctor is dishonest. And government not take the action for this people. And government not eliminate this doctors. And opposite doctor strike and he say and my salary is less. My salary is less. What's the reason? Why he is strike?
You know the government are very corrupt nowadays and past time, and he tried to become a good health system in Pakistan. So he tried to build hospital in Pakistan.
He just say and not do.
Not,
he
not.
just say but not do. And nowadays, and you say and you are topic and government hospital have a lot of facilitation. But nowadays, I go in the Dargah hospital, government hospital, but it have no facilitation, it have no doctor. But doctor is available, but he is a lazy. He sit in the room, he enjoy, he will. Take the life of another pupil, playing with the life of poor pupil, and doctor give not the facilitation of poor pupil. What's the reason?
I see the government take action on that doctors though, but he not to change suddenly to all doctors though. He change the doctors slowly. He changed the doctors slowly and he appointed the new doctors though.
He changed the slowly doctor, but all pupil is died, and in our country have no pupil in future time die, and then he changed the rule of hospital.
No, this is not the problem of one person. No. That's the problem of all Pakistanis. He tried to make the hospitals for all Pakistanis, not for one person. But he died the hospital not changed and not any facilities available in the hospitals. And I went to and so few months ago I went to the Mardan complex, and here is every facility is available. He not to say you to patient, shift to the patient and to the Peshawar. Not he treat you on the Mardan. Why not this is the change?
And some days ago, and you come with me, and you go in the private medical store, and near a private medical store have a government hospital. But why you are not go in government hospital? Why? What's the reason? And you gave a tablet, and you gave a
this is the problem of pupils, because sir, I go to the doctors and he write the bill, he write the medicine. Then I not go to the private because I know this is the percentage of the he have a percentage in the medicine. I know, but I didn't buy the tablets, and I go to another store, another medical store. That's your problem.
But yesterday I go in this hospital, and government hospital in my village,
Yeah.
and he don't solve my problem. And it is a little bit problem, my headache. But he don't give tablet and medicines. He don't give with me. Why? What's the reason?
I know this is the problem of government, and the government not provided and the facilities in a village. He provided the facilities in cities. That's the problem of government. This is the problem of not the doctors or not the medical. This is the problem of government. He not provided the medicine and well-educated doctors in village. He provided the doctors in the cities like Mardan, like Peshawar. He provided the doctor here, and those said that's why.
And how can you say this government gave a facilitation? Why?
Why not? He gave the facilities, but not every hospital.
And that time
He
you
tried.
say government not gave the facilitation. And that time,
Not a village, not into village.
but village is not in the Pakistan.
Why not? But he tried to
And
give him.
people is not live in the village.
Why not? But
Only live in people. And you say and government gave a facilitation in the city,
Yeah.
but people live in the village, not live in the city. But government why not gave the facilitation in the village? Why?
why not? He gave him the facilities and the hospital, because he has a big hospital, and here is a.
And you say government gave a facilitation in the city, and I am live in the village, and
Yeah.
here is no facilitation, and then my headache it is a little bit a small problem, but in that time I go in a city for treatment.
Why not? In my village, he one hospital and he have a treatment, and I was ill and go there, and he treat me. Why not?
And where your village is a government hospital.
Why not? You know in the hospital, yeah.
I know, but I talk about and yesterday. Yesterday I go in this hospital, but he don't provide me medicine or tablets.
That's
Why?
not the problem of hospital, not the problem of government. This is the problem of doctors. He sells the medicine privately. He sells the medicine privately and private medical. So that's the problem of doctors.
But-
and you go for strike, then you will be action. Sir, I know you never go to the strike. I know you go to the take the strike and government will be take action for that.
We are strike, but government. Why government has appointed to administrator for this hospital? Why? What's the reason?
You know the
what reason?
administration of government is corrupt. You know.
Correct.
Yeah.
But it's mean government is corrupt. Government people is corrupt. Total people
No,
is corrupt.
not all people.
Why
some
not?
people. Some people.
Some people, but in
very
hospital is a total people is corrupt. And you say in Dargah hospital it have a total doctor is corrupted and in my state is corrupted. In my village, in Mardan complex and Peshawar and anywhere is hospital is administrator and doctor is corrupted. But why government is not seen in this problem? It is a big problem. Why?
Why
and,
not?
And government play the life of poor people. But why government is blind? Because and government doctor he plays the life of another poor pupil. Why? What's the reason?
But I said you, he tried to make the hospitals good, and he changed the doctors. He appointed new doctors, and I see many doctors. He is a new appointed, so that's do the duty very greatly, very good.
And how can you say this? And that time job is stopped. And how he provide the jobs for doctors?
Not is the all.
Why not? All job is stopped.
Not all. He buy the degrees with money, and he buy he make the duplicate degrees. And you say he is the Imran Khan finished some doctors. He have duplicate degrees, and he tried to make the doctors and hospitals. He trying. I say you.
He trying, but people died. Poor people died, but rich people. He have richer. Then he go in private hospital in foreign country. But only poor people has died. What is the benefit in their time of government hospital? But in their time private hospital is good than the government hospital.
This is the responsibility of government. Not he just go for a strike and go take the strike. Then the government will be action it. Because you know you don't go to take a strike. Then how the government know there is the hospital there is the hospital here there is no facilities and there is no well-educated doctors. This is the problem of pupils, not the government.
And you say it is the problem of pupil, but in that time pupil strike for execution, the pupil strike for execution, the pupil gave execution, but government is silent in that time. What's the benefit in that time of the strike of the pupil?
I know the health of pupils is essential, but the good you take the strike for 1 day or 2 days. This is not a strike. You take the strike for a long time, then the government take action. You know, this is not the problem of government. This is the problem of people. You take the action for a long time, then he know the problem is very critical. The problem is very critical. There is no solution for this problem. But just he dismiss the doctors and dead doctors. So that matter is solved.
What do you mean by in government? Government is dead, but he knows the problem of pupil, but he solved the problem of pupil, and then pupil is strike, and he knows, but why he is not action for this strike? For what reason? He is silent, and a lot of people combine, he strike, he is violence. He has a lot of violence and government is not action for this strike. Why?
Why not? Yeah, you look at that. Why not? He changed that. Doctors, I say personally, I say the doctors. He has dismissed it. He has dismissed it. Then the people strike. Then the doctor is dismissed it. Why not? I say. personally.
And government, why did not dismiss the government hospital, the guy doctor? Why?
I don't know the people of Dargai where is the take the strike. I don't know where is the take the strike.
But what is the duty of administrator of this hospital?
I know the duty of administrator is that you look at the doctors every day in the morning and the evening. In the evening is every time you look at the doctors and check the doctors. You do the duty perfectly or not. But I say you, this is the problem of government. He is corrupted. That administrative people are corrupted.
It is not the problem of people, because people is poor. Then his violence is not accepted, and then administrator are violence and he is strike. Then his strike is accepted. That's why government is silent.
I know you know. I know you know that. I know you know the people the administration are corrupted. But you don't go for the strike, and I don't go for the strike. Why? This is the people are problem. You make the union and the strength of union that look at that how the doctor is changing.
Government is trying, but that's mean is government plays the life of the poor people. Thank you so much for your answer.
You are welcome.